but it's the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube guys. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wise Guys Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. Whoa. Darn it. You know what? I probably should have shaken it first. We're making pumpkin pies today. We've got evaporated milk. I'm going to use that instead of the sweetened condensed milk that is on the original recipe. They said that you could do the same just with evaporated milk as a substitute. And I'm doing it the cheap method, which is following the instructions on the can of pumpkin. And basically it gives you the whole recipe on this one. Oh, hold on. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I just made a bigger mess. Oh! All right. Give some more backlighting here. Jeez. All right. So this is about the furthest you can get. Oh, right here. So this is about the furthest you can get from a clean cut cooking demonstration. So again, I'm using the cheat method, so we're just going to throw this together. I've been wanting to use up. I got ahead of myself and bought a bunch of ready-made pie crusts in the freezer, and I blew through all the blueberries I had before I could make the blueberry pies. But I do have the ingredients for pumpkin pie, so let's make that before I use up all my other ingredients. Now I have to get more blueberries. So let me see. Of course, I could always make cookies. But, oh shoot, I forgot to plan the other part ahead of time. They said if you... Let me see here. All right, well, let me get to that when we get to it. So a can of the pumpkin. Oh, what the? Okay, I guess I never grabbed myself a spoon for the pumpkin. Hope everyone's doing well this fine Sunday. I got these other projects I was meaning to do this weekend, but hadn't gotten to. Maybe I can still make that happen by the end of tonight. We'll see. So if you want to do clean how-to videos, you got to have all your ingredients pre-measured and set aside already. And then cute little dishes. But you know me, if you're all familiar with this channel, we just go with the flow. Kind of like the Bachelor on the Run method. I mean, not to knock anyone who is a lot more organized than I am. Just different ways of doing it, you know? Oh, hello. Hold on, let me do this. I rinsed out the can because I still need to reference the instructions because I don't know it off the top of my head. Alright, now I've got a paper towel I can use to wipe my hands off later. And then open up the cabinet and use that as use a shelf to keep it at eye level. Oh, you know what? Shoot. All right, I could do that. I could do, yeah. So 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. There's one that I already started making a mess up with. Whoa, shh. That's the thing. That's the thing about leaving your utensils in the cooking bowl, the mixing bowl. Oh, so we got one of these can openers, which I swear by nowadays. It instead of the traditional ones that, you know what? Hold on, let me clean up my workspace. Instead of using the old-fashioned traditional can openers, where you're cutting into the top inside area, it also reminds you to shake well. You're actually cutting instead on this edge of the can. Not only is this much easier to open the cans with the can opener, but it seems like a cleaner method. The drawback is you got to be especially careful because it leaves you with this very sharp edge on the top of the can. So be mindful of that. All right, so later on in the instructions, you'll see that if you use the 2 cans of evaporated milk, you have to add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. So that's the thing I was bugging on about not having gotten the information and researched earlier. But a cup should be 16 ounces, right? How much is one of these? Instead of using granulated sugar, which is supposed to be bad for you, I mean, I have some I got to use up, but I'm going to use the stevia and monk fruit sweeteners, but I'm also hearing certain stevias and certain monk fruits are supposed to be bad for you now. Can't keep up with all the stuff that's bad for you. But, wait, one? Each packet is equivalent to 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar. Oh, how many teaspoons is an ounce, though? How did this work again? How many packets to a cup, though? Hold on just a moment. I wish I could pause the live stream. I'll be right back. I'm going to change screens real. You know what? Hold on. My computer's on. Let me go check that real quick. Momentarily, this will be a kitchen counter stream. Be right back. So, if you can hear me, 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces, but dry ounces, it should be, let me see, sugars and sweeteners. I'm going to try cane sugar. So 1 cup, 2 decimal places. Convert from cups to dry ounces. About 8 ounces? Because I saw here that 1 grams equals 8 fluid ounces. Wait, hold on. No. 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces, but we're not talking fluid here. We're talking dry. So supposedly 1 cup equals 8.02 ounces in raw sugar cane or raw cane sugar. Huh. What about how many? Alright, so. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have it backwards? Convert. Alright, let me see something here. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Sweetener pack equals how many ounces? Wait, what? .1 ounces is 230 packets? Oh, crap. One packet is 1 gram. How many grams is in alright, that's with equal, so that's kind of similar. You know what? Hold on. Stevia packets. Oh, stevia monk fruit sweetener packets. Is this stevia or Truvia? This is stevia leaf and monk fruit. One packet is 2 grams. One packet is two. Oh, jeez. How many grams in a dry cup? A dry ounce. Come on, man. Alright, so there's 2 grams per. Alright, shoot. Alright, first of all, I think I need it the other way around. If we do 8 ounces as number of ounces 1 cup equals, how about 1 cup equals how many grams? Would that be more direct? 236.59 grams, but the exact weight can vary depending on the ingredient being measured. Cups to grams converter. Sugars and sweeteners. Let's call it raw sugar, I guess. So 1 cup value, convert into how many grams? Convert. So it comes out to 227 grams. What the frick? That doesn't make sense to need over 1 whole box of sweetener packets to achieve what's needed for this recipe. All right, I'm kind of confused. I might be overthinking it. It should be much easier. So maybe what we'll do is go with the regular sugar. That's crazy. One and 1/2. 1 to 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. Or wait, 1 and 1 no, 1 to 1.5. All right. All right, I got a partially used bag. Dun, dun. All right, so that's about 1. I think I can use up the rest of this bag, actually. Heck yeah. All right, here's a benefit to using this up. I still have 1 whole bag after this. Like I think it's a 5-pounder. All right, so basically, let's number this up as much as we can. That makes up for the fact that evaporated milk isn't sweet at all. All right. Rinse that off later. And then 4 eggs slightly beaten. And then I'm going to use a good fork with nice, large, long tangs. And away we go. It did say 4 eggs, right? Yep. Because that's what I took out of the fridge. I've been without eggs for quite some time because of the price. And I've been trying to score some from Sam's Club at least the past month. Oh. I threw the eggshell into my garbage can. It bounced off the evaporated milk can and then bounced out of the trash can onto my floor. They say if you have a garbage disposal, that every now and then it's a good idea to throw eggshells into your garbage disposal and grind them up. Just don't let them build up a whole lot, because I once did that. Or maybe I twice did it. And it chugged and then it got stuck. And then it backed up the water. And when the water backs up in a garbage disposal setup, then excess water starts leaking into the dishwasher. And so, so don't do that. All right, so get my good fork again with the big tines, and slightly beat it. Just beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it. So who's fucking who's trying, who's right? It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Ugh. Doesn't require a whole lot of beating. Whole lot of beating going on. I'll probably need this fork later because these forks are very good tools for stirring and beating. And it's a very good multi-tool. But 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon. Cinnamon. All right, so you got the spoon side of this scenario. And what's cool is the way they design these, it's got a built-in leveler. So, teaspoon. And it wants one more, right? Yep. TSP, ground cinnamon. Yep. Just have to double check. Measure twice, cut once, right? Obviously, if it reads TBSP, they're talking about tablespoons, which are larger. Trying to get all that beautiful cinnamon goodness. Teaspoon of salt. I'm going to wing it because I'm kind of on it. Oh, wrong one. I'm on a reduced salt diet. Wait, what? Oh no, this is the right one. I had the right one to begin with. Okay. I thought I saw peppercorns in the little viewing window, but it's salt. These electric grinders are freaking amazing, especially if you have any hand or wrist problems where it's difficult for you to use the traditional crank style grinders. They're pretty amazing. And then you just charge them every once in a blue moon, like once a month or something. 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. Oh. Done with the cinnamon. So since ginger was refilled in another container, always label your container so you know what the heck you're dealing with. It doesn't have that built-in leveler, so you could use your finger. Actually, hold on. That alone might be 2 teaspoons. That was about 1. If you didn't have these individual ingredients, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, you could technically just use pumpkin pie spice. It's basically the same thing. Conveniently thrown together for you. So if you don't want to carry all these individual spices and you make a lot of pumpkin pies, that's an alternative. Nutmeg. 1 teaspoon. All right. So obviously, again, you've got the design built in to level your spice. It says as an optional topping you can get whipped cream and nuts. I have nuts, but I don't have whipped cream, so I don't know. I may sprinkle nuts on top. I don't know. I've got cashews. I've got walnuts. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to preheat the oven. 425 degrees. All right, it's on a preheat. Should take about 5 minutes. And by then, hopefully I'll have these pies filled. So you're supposed to bake in 15 minutes at 425 and then reduce it to 350 and bake 35 to 40 minutes. Again, I'm using the fork to whip this. I technically could use my mixer. I have a KitchenAid mixer I could have used. But I haven't done enough baking recently to warrant using the mixer. And it's good exercise sometimes to just do it by hand. You could also use a whisk, I suppose, but forks are so versatile. Yum. All right, so I had these pie crusts I pulled from the freezer. Hey, LDG, what's up? I'm doing another one of my rando streams that I've been putting off. Believe it or not, I've actually been seeing some growth, but it's mainly because of all the gaming streams I've been doing. That combined with the fact that StreamYard has this tool now that takes your stream and using AI breaks out potential clips that can be repurposed for shorts and shorts and or feeds. Okay, so do I want to do it this way? You know what? Let me put this closer to the stove and just stick these guys over here. Hopefully. What's interesting is that, let me see, 15 minutes at 425, then reduce it. What's interesting is, how am I doing? Oh, all right. So this stopped charging. Pumpkin pie, eh? Nice. Yeah, so my, let me see here. My subscriber count was initially slowly increasing. But then it recently dropped. So now I'm down to like 763, I guess. No. 463. I was like 5 subs away from 500 again. And then plop. Ruined. This is always like the perfect amount of, whoa. This is always like the perfect amount of batter for 2 9-inch pies, but to where you've got room for it to poof up at the top. But it's like kind of nerve-wracking trying to get the, it's nerve-wracking trying to keep it balanced so it doesn't overflow. Hopefully these don't overflow. I don't want the extra mess. But anyway, it's kind of cool to see growth. I mean, I am spending significantly more time trying to create the content, but at least it's something I enjoy, gaming. Oh yeah, babe. So it's done preheat mode, but let's pop this in the oven now. You know what? Can I do it without? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if I can do it this way. Tornado warning. Oh, frick. Oh, shit. Shoot. Ah, I just blew it. Dang it. Ah. Both of them spilled a little bit, but one of them in particular. Dang it. It was $4.25 for 15, right? Yeah. Let me just leave it at 20 because it's got a couple more minutes of preheat time. So I set that for 20, and then after that I reduced it to 350 and bake for 35 to 40 minutes or until a knife comes out clean. Then you cool the pie before cutting, garnish, refrigerate any leftovers. Yeah, you don't. When it comes to pumpkin pie, you actually don't want to freeze leftovers because it does this weird thing to the consistency. But then you can't keep it in the fridge too long. You got to really finish it off as soon as you can while it's fresh. Yeah, so let me see. In terms of, I'm trying to increase my watch hours because I need 3,000. I'm at like 911, 911, 911. And then, believe it or not, I've got YouTube Shorts. I'm like at 10,000. Thanks to all these little shorts I've been publishing. You can publish to Facebook, I think Instagram, and all right, that's the end of the preheat. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But the problem with TikTok is it problem with TikTok is you have to go into your TikTok inbox and manually give every one of those a name. It doesn't automatically take care of that for you. But 10,000 views on my shorts alone, of all things. And but one of the alternatives to monetizing the old-fashioned way, or the current way, if you're not going to do it by standard viewership, is to do it by having 4,000 public watch hours, 3 uploaded videos, and 3 million views on shorts, I think it's 3 million. By the way, the thing that distracted me and part of why I spilled the pumpkin pie stuff is because I got an alert on my phone. It says critical tornado warning, alert in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah. All right, so this is going to take some time. I'm not going to bother BSing for nearly an hour at this time. So that's basically going to go and cook at 425 for 15 minutes. Then I'll drop it down to 350 degrees and then set the timer for 35 to 40 minutes. It was 35 to 40, right? Not 40 to 45? It was 35 to 40. So hopefully my overspill of the pumpkin stuff doesn't cause it to get burnt fast and cause smoke to come out of the oven. So stay tuned for part 2. We will be ending this stream for now. And if you haven't already, sub to the channel so you know when you'll get notified, hopefully, by YouTube when I am online and streaming. I'm mostly streaming in the evenings, but I try and squeeze in morning ones too. But sub so that you get notified. And in the meantime, we'll see you on the next video, which will be roughly in an hour, I'd estimate. I'm trying to decide if I can squeeze in some other kind of content between these pumpkin pie streams. Take it easy. Bye.
Thundercats!